This is Vet Tales, the story of the Sailing Veterinary Clinic. Last episode, we splashed Chuffed, fixed an engine problem, and got her ready to cross the Sea of Cortez. We also introduced you all to our new project in Puerto Madero with Dr. Jenny. This episode, we cross the Sea of Cortez to Bahia Concepcion and share another animal project with you all. We decided to get an early start for the 80 nautical mile journey from San Carlos to Bahia Concepcion.
We're going fast right now, 5.7 knots because we're motoring. It may be a bit of a motor fest, we'll see. It's not much wind right now and it's meant to be not much, but we really had to wait for a break in the northerly, so it kind of is you're either going in like 30 knot winds or you're going in not very much wind. We'll see, maybe we get to sail a little bit. I wanted to look at it, but I know it'll like. Sails are up. It's getting warmer.
Getting about 6 knots, 6.2. Kind of right where we want to go.
Feeling. Well, this is better than we were expecting. We are flying up here. Whee! You'll also notice I am well strapped in with our new Spin Lock deck vest. This is the 6D. Spin Lock donated it to us. We love it. It's very comfortable. So thank you, Spin Lock.
We were heading west and slightly south across the Sea of Cortez, and we were able to use the remnants of the northerly to sail with a nice beam reach. Our destination was Bahia Concepcion, a beautiful protected bay in Baja. We were on our way to provide free veterinary care to local animals and to work with a volunteer clinic in nearby Neuter. We would like to say a big thank you to SV Delos who sponsored this project.
Well, as you can see, I'm still dressed for the wind, but it just went from like something to nada. So it might be time to start motoring again. But we sailed a lot more than we thought we were going to. It's awesome. We're on to something. We saw some fish jumping and put the line out and it was like, you reckon 5 minutes? Less. It might be a mahi. It's really jumping though when it hooked itself. It's definitely got yellow on it, that's why I'm thinking it's a mahi. He just did a dive. starting to fill it in. That's the biggest mahi we've ever caught. That's gonna feed us for like a week. That's the magic lure. Pink skirted mahi lure. Alright, it's around 5 o'clock and we're about 3.5 hours from the anchorage. We estimated that we'd get in around like 11 p.m. so we have made much better time than we were expecting. We were sailing fast and now we're motoring really fast. It's been a pretty nice passage so far and we caught the mahi. So yeah, all in all, good day out on the water. I am glad we're getting in early too though because we've been going non-stop. We only started working on the boat to get her splashed 2 weeks ago, so it's been pretty full on like getting to this point, so it'll be nice to get a good night's sleep. It's really pretty. Having our post-sail shower. It's too cold to jump in the water right now. We'll shower properly in the morning. Baby wipe shower. We had a good day. We made it to Bahia, Santo Domingo in Bahia Concepcion. It was 80 nautical miles from San Carlos and we did it in 15 hours. We left at 6 a.m. and it's now 9 p.m. and the anchor's down. We're done, which is really good timing. We thought it was going to take a lot longer, like 18, 19 hours. So we were flying. Got to sail halfway too, which was awesome. And now for bed because we are very, very tired. Good morning. We had a really good crossing yesterday. It was a pleasant surprise. We didn't think we'd sail so much. And we're really excited to be here in Bahia Concepcion to start all of our new animal projects. And we're really going to kickstart 2024 with lots of veterinary stuff, lots of sailing. It's going to be good, but it's going to be busy. And I always start the new year planning so many things and it can get a little bit overwhelming because I have so many projects going and I'm emailing people and messaging people and yeah, it can all get a bit much sometimes. So if you're like me and you are over planning a little bit at the beginning of the new year and getting a bit stressed out, talking to a therapist could really help. And on that note, we would like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. You can visit our link to BetterHelp at www.betterhelp.com/vettales and it gets you 10% off your first month of therapy, but also helps us and supports our channel. BetterHelp makes starting therapy less intimidating for a lot of people. All you have to do to get started is fill out a questionnaire about what kind of therapist you would like and what challenges you're facing, and BetterHelp matches you with one of over 30,000 therapists in their network. And once you're matched with a therapist, you can schedule sessions at a time that's most convenient for you, and you can contact them through messaging, video chat, voice calls, whatever makes you the most comfortable. Join over 4 million people who've used BetterHelp to start living a happier and healthier life. Click the link below in our description or visit betterhelp.com/vettales and you'll be helping us out too. Jim's just getting the dinghy up. We are currently anchored in a little bay called Santo Domingo and it was really nice last night, but you might be able to tell it's starting to get a little windy. The northerlies are starting again, which means this won't be such a good anchorage. So we're going to cross over to Playa Santispac or somewhere near there, which will also be a better base for starting to explore and going to the clinic and doing some reconnaissance of different animal areas and different towns to see what their needs are. Well, we just motored off the anchorage and we're already sailing. So hopefully we can sail pretty much all the way there with this little northerly pushing us down the Bahia. scoping out the villages along the way. Looks like there might be a little town over there. Alright, we've adjusted course and we're starting to head a little bit more west. Yeah, west to get to the other side of the Bahia. We had some really good downwind sailing though. Now we're like kind of still downwind but a bit more on the beam. Might be able to sail almost all the way to the anchorage. Of this island to block the wind while we got the head sail in, so we weren't in as strong a wind, and it came in fine, so that's really good news. So now we're just going to turn a little bit north and tuck into the anchorage here. Alright, we're anchored in Playa Santispac. Good northerly protection here. As you can see, it still gets windy, but no waves. And we're fairly sure, right when we were dropping anchor, we were trying to pick a spot to anchor, a whale shark came by the boat. It was a baby, it wasn't huge. Hopefully it was a whale shark. If it wasn't, it was a really big shark. But whale sharks are known to be in this area, and it was moving like one. Our first whale shark, and I'd been saying I wanted to see one because apparently they're kind of common as far as they go here. So we took that as a good sign and we dropped anchor. Yeah, we'll probably be here for a few days because this northerly is picking up and blowing. And we got to go do all our animal work.
While we were making this crossing, our other project in Puerto Madero was underway. Puerto Madero is the small coastal town where we completed our 3-year refit, and we had the opportunity to establish the first high-volume spay and neuter clinics in the area in 2020. During our time in Puerto Madero, we held multiple campaigns in Dr. Brenda's clinic, hosting a state veterinarian and his team to do the surgeries. Dr. Brenda has continued these campaigns since we've left, which are completely funded by our organisation, so thank you to all of our donors and supporters who made it all possible. We have to say a special thank you to Trent from Travel Sketch who sponsored this particular campaign. If you haven't already checked out their channel, you should do so, it's really awesome. We hope to continue these campaigns in 2024 and currently have a GoFundMe to help sponsor these clinics in the area. You can check it out by visiting the link below. Dr. Brenda advertises these clinics through Facebook and using the local announcer who drives the streets with a loudspeaker letting the town know when and where the clinic is going to be. Dr. Baraquel's team does these campaigns all through the state of Chiapas. They often arrive the day of the clinic, set up, do 50 animal surgeries, and are then somewhere else by the very next day doing it all again. One of the most common causes animals are abandoned is unwanted pregnancy, and many diseases can be prevented through spay and neuter, so these clinics are extremely important. Local people don't normally have access to affordable veterinary care, and we are so proud of our entire Chuffed team, locally and abroad, that makes these campaigns possible. Next episode, we continue to explore Bahia Concepcion and begin our animal projects in the area. We'd like to say another special thank you to SV Dallas, Travel Sketch, and all of our donors who make the work we do possible. You can become a patron, support a project, or make a once-off donation by visiting the links below. Patrons get lots of extras like live updates as well. Until next episode, stay chuffed everybody.